Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about VST Tillers. Will it be an outperformer in the coming months or it is an avoid? So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation and people taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about VST Tillers, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And also, if you have a number of stocks with you, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. Now about the company. VST Tillers was established in 1967 and they manufacture tractors and farm equipments. One of the major, you can say, tractor brand here in India have been in focus as rural theme is on a center stage, and market cap of the company is around 2,200 crores. The company hasn't done much in terms of stock returns over the last 1.5 years. In fact, in the last 5 years, there hasn't been much movement, so we'll discuss about that. As we talk about the financials, sales grew by around 11%, but profit jumped 91% in the fourth quarter, which was a pretty, you can say, lucrative quarter for the company. Last time around, there was some other expenses, plus there was an effect of the pandemic that hurt the numbers altogether. This time around, it was not there, and hoping to see June and September quarter to be even better. There's high promoter but low institutional holding. The ROE of 14% is okay, but margins at 4% is pretty low, and that is where the company needs to work upon. In terms of performance, stock has done nothing in the last 5 years. As I mentioned, stock fell sharply in the March 2020 fall and has done exceptionally well. In the last 1 year, actually what it did was to recover the money. So what happened in 2021, in that one calendar year, was that it recovered to levels of 2018-19. But if you look at from 17 to 22, the company hasn't done much. Will perform much better as monsoon is good, and I believe that in this June and September quarter, things should look much better going forward, and you will see that the numbers will only improve as things open up completely and people start spending on in the rural economy. So results are improving and rural economy is staging a comeback, and hopefully once inflation gets tackled on all fronts in a quarter or so, things should look much better. In terms of technical support is around 2000 levels. The long term support is around 2000 levels. So a good level to buy is around 2200. That is the short term support that we are talking about. It's a good 2 year bet, so one cannot trade in such a stock, but there could be a situation where the stock could go to 2800 and come back. So be very careful while you trade, keep strict stop losses, but it is in a decent uptrend at the moment on a very short term trend cycle. But I believe it's a good 2 to 3 year pick, and buy around 2200 would be a better thing to do. So in my opinion, accumulate over the next 6 months. That would be a better, you can say, strategy to follow once you do that, because next season and next year onwards, I think numbers are going to improve substantially once all this raw material cost and inflation gets tackled. Can be a consistent performer, have a 3 year view, and do not invest more than 5% into such stocks. And I think once India unlocks completely, which is happening right now, the next couple of monsoons this year and next year could be very big. So this is the time to accumulate something like a VST Tillers. So this was my video on VST Tillers. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.